Let's learn English with a story. The name of the story is The Secret Garden. A garden is secret because nobody can enter the garden. Enter into the discussion, but enter something. Enter the room, enter the garden, but enter into the discussion, you understand. So this is very important when you are entering the room, you are entering into the discussion, right? So the secret garden, the garden which has been kept secret, nobody can enter inside. That's the thing. So in that story, one little girl, her name is Mary Lennox. She is 9 years old, and her father is from England, and her mother is from India. So she is a half Indian, half English. So she was an English half. She was an Indian, but it's not total. So her parents are from England and India. So Mary Lennox is a 9-year-old girl. She has been very smart, spoiled. She doesn't know how to behave with others. She is very cool, she is very bad-tempered, and she loses her temper. She is spoiled. She is spoiled because her parents are busy with themselves. Her father is busy with money and pleasure, and her mother is busy with parties and pleasures. So Mary Lennox's cousin lives in the other side of the house, and he screams a lot. She doesn't know in the beginning, but later she went and visited him, and she found that he was alone like that. So Mary Lennox was a spoiled girl. She did not know how to behave. She was very bad-tempered. It's all because her parents did not give her time. She was a little bit alone, and she was also sickly, very sickly, not good health, because she confines herself inside the house. She does not leave the house. She usually stays inside the house. She is a weakly girl. She has a lot of ailments, sickness. So as she was an English girl, and she was also at the same time an Indian girl, right? She is called half English, half Indian. Half English, half Indian. Half Indian, half English, like that. Inje Daud translated the Holy Quran, and he was half Arabic and half English. So he was born and brought up in England, but her first language, both the languages are in her parents' house. She listened to her parents and learned. He learned Arabic with his parents, and he learned English when he was outside. So half English, half brother, half sister. Step brother means half brother. Step sister means half sister. Step father means half father. Step mother means half mother. Right? So Mary Lennox was a spoiled girl because she did not get care from her parents. Her parents were busy with all the pleasures. His father was busy with money and pleasure. Her mother was busy with parties and pleasure. So she was under the care of the maid servants. The maid servants, you understand, do not know all these manners and things. They can't teach properly, and she was frustrated at the same time because her parents did not give time to her. However, one day there was a disease sweeping the country, or there was an earthquake that killed a lot of people, including her parents, and some of the maid servants were also killed in that accident, right? So what happened? Nobody was there. Even she was so cruel that she slapped one of her maid servants one day. And as her parents died in that earthquake, or because of the disease sweeping the country, she became alone for 2 days. What happened? As she was very bad-tempered, ill-mannered, that's why those who were still alive fled away, left, because they do not like Mary Lennox. So Mary Lennox had been alone for 2 days. She did not have any food. she was waiting for someone to take care of her. So after 2 days, she heard footsteps. Some people are getting inside. Hey, what's wrong with my parents? Why don't they come? Where are my maid servants? Why don't they come to me? I've been starving to death for 2 days. Nobody's here to help me. And those two men said that, hey, your uncle living in England have sent us here. We wanna take you to England if you agree. If you are agreed, then let's go to England to your uncle. So she got ready and they went to England, and she was moving around. She was a little bit better when she went to England. She was moving around and she was talking to some servants, workers, laborers. And one time she saw some breeze swaying the leaves, laurel, and she found something inside the laurel. And she, hey, what's that inside? And the man said that, oh, that's a garden. This is the secret garden. Nobody can get inside. What happened? Your aunt was sitting on one of the branches of the tree, and the tree fell along with the tree. The branch, she fell and she was killed. As your uncle loved your aunt a lot, he became crazy, eccentric. He doesn't stay at home, and it's very unpredictable when he comes, when he goes, where he goes, how much later he will come. Nothing is known. So your father has been away, and she was very interested because she found that nobody can enter the garden. Anything that is prohibited is more interesting. Something nobody lets you do, it gets even more interesting to you. As she was barred from entering the garden, she could not resist. She had a vow, oh, one day I must get inside the garden. However, she met Martha, and Martha was a very kind girl, very good girl. Everybody likes her. Everybody loves her. Hey, Martha, everybody loves you. Nobody loves me. Martha said, very intelligent girl, she said that probably you love nobody. If you do not love anybody, nobody will love you. So in case of love affairs, that's different. If you do not love a girl, if you just show that you are interested, but it is fake, the girl will be more interested. If you are in love with a girl, still you may show very little interest so that she gets interested. That's different. But in other cases, you need to be more and more caring to others so that they are caring to you. You love others so that they love you back. So Martha said, oh, probably you love nobody. And Martha's younger brother, he is a very good player. He plays on flute, right? Plays on flute, bashi. And he plays it so nicely. He sits and plays. It was very interesting. So such a lovely family, that is this daughter and the son, Martha and Martha's younger brother. But Mary Lennox was different. But this time Mary Lennox was doing a little bit better because she was moving around, moving outside, so she felt well. But she had a vow, she must get inside the garden. And one day she saw a bird named Robin. Robin is a singing bird who sings, but at this time the Robin, the bird, pecks at earth to get worms, to have food, that is insect, worm. And when it was pecking at earth to get worms, she found that some rusty key was outside, got out of the earth. So she rushed to the key and she thought that it must be my uncle's garden, secret garden. She took the key and went to the gate and she tried to unlock, and the door got unlocked and she got inside the garden. Oh, it was a beautiful garden, fascinating garden. So nice, especially because it has been locked under lock and key. So it was locked, right? So she became much better. She was roaming around in the inside the garden, and she looked back and she saw her uncle was standing at the gate. Hey, she ran to him and she said, oh uncle, I'm doing much better. My health is much better. I'm no more sick. Okay, we will together walk down Yorkshire. That's the way the happy ending takes place, and Mary Lennox became much better, became happier with her uncle, with better health than she had been before. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.